Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol HYLN. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. If you're not sure what I mean by 30-minute, I do offer an explanation video at that link. Been doing this analysis on a very routine basis, so that's where the red and green line annotations are coming from. But after today's price movement, definitely some updates here need to be made. First thing I'm going to do is just a little bit of an adjustment, and the question becomes, well, what direction is this adjustment being made? And now we have more data. It seems as though the more accurate level of support is down here right around the $29 mark. And as you saw there, that level needed to be adjusted in the downwards direction. And that does not mean that the entire chart is going to collapse down to $2 next week, but preferably speaking, assuming of course you're bullish and along, you don't want to see levels of support needing to be adjusted lower, because that does imply that there's lower lows that are starting to take shape here. And that's what we have is, yeah, the price never quite hit $29 today, but I mean, just generally speaking, you can see this broad area here, to be credit where credit's due, has been holding that support, but it's much better when those green lines need to be adjusted in the upwards direction, not necessarily in the downwards direction. So again, does that mean that this thing's going to crash down? I'm not saying that at all, but just from kind of almost a nitpicking point of view, you definitely want to see levels of support being adjusted. But more of a story here, $29 is a level that all sorts of people are going to be watching, from longs to shorts and everybody in between, watching that level, because that's basically the level that's answering the question, is this thing finally bottoming out or not? Obviously, if the price comes down here and blasts down through it, well then no, this was no sort of bottom that's been forming. But as of right now, it's at least a valid thought. It's at least a rational conclusion to be wondering, hey, maybe this action right here is some sort of bottom. There's still a lot of work that needs to be done. So is this a guaranteed bottom? Absolutely not. Those don't exist. But is it a valid thought to have that this could be some sort of bottom? Yeah, absolutely. Now, as far as areas of resistance, the main level to continue to watch going forward are going to be right up here around the 32.50-ish mark, give or take a little bit. And if the price can push up through there, well, then that would be a nice little sign of a potential, reversal here off the bottom. But until that happens, it's really just a wait-and-see situation. So we'll see what happens with it next week.
First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up, as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.